We are looking at the big picture here in the video update today. We've got rain chances increasing across the west, especially across parts of Oregon and Washington. There could be some flooding into the burn scar areas and some severe weather a little bit further to the east as we head into Thursday afternoon. Low pressure that's been plaguing the east coast with low clouds, also even some coastal flooding, that begins to lift north and east and away from this region. High pressure settles into parts of southeast Canada. It keeps the northeast bone dry as we head into the weekend. Rain chances start to increase some. We'll look at this a little bit closer across the Great Lakes into parts of the upper Midwest and the northern plains, and rain chances and showers stick around across the west. Across Alaska, a little bit of snow flying as we head into the end of the week, and another strong low will start to impact at least southern Alaska as we head into the first part of next week. These Aleutian lows, I think, are going to be the story as we start winter. That could start laying that snowpack across Alaska even more into the Northwest Territories in the coming weeks as we head into October. Heading through the weekend, we're going to look a little bit closer here in just a second at the next couple of days, but we're going to take this out a little bit further to start today's video. The European this afternoon is trying to drop a little bit of rain into the northeast. You've got this shortwave trough swinging through, some cooler air aloft. That would create some instability. So your rain chances, I think, are looking a little better here across southern New England, down into parts of northeast PA, southern New York, maybe even as far north as Maine, where we could use some rain. It's been quite dry, and then another high builds in behind this. There's that strong Aleutian low wrapping up by Monday, and that's going to bring some heavy rain, some more wind to the coastal areas of Alaska, and I think it does bring some more snow into inland areas as well. The rain chances increase across the central plains by the middle part of next week, and then things sort of get broken up a little bit in the upper level pattern as we start to see these pockets of cold air. One here, we see another short wave here into the east, one digging here into the central plains. So a couple of areas for rain as we head into the late part of next week. But look at this second low moving into Alaska. Really, this would be the third, I guess. We've got one going right now. And some of this is tying into the winter weather update I did earlier in the week. If you've not seen that, check it out below. We talk about these huge Aleutian lows that I think we're going to see in the next couple of months that could really impact our winter outlook. Dew points on the way up. A big change as we head into Thursday for some of you. Numbers getting back up into the 60s, at least the dew points. When you see that, you can see the moisture increasing and you'll start to feel the heat as it warms up. Severe weather from the Four Corner States all the way up to the Canadian border as we head into the afternoon. Let's take a look at the future radar as we move through Thursday. The storms start to fire, especially into the afternoon here across Colorado, New Mexico. Some of these could produce some really heavy rain, gusty winds, some hail too. And then into the afternoon, another area I think you got to watch. It doesn't look super impressive, but right here across parts of Tennessee and Kentucky, a few thunderstorms trying to pop. It's not a super friendly environment for thunderstorms, I guess, but there could be a few around. And then as we head into Friday morning, a few showers moving into the northern plains across northern Minnesota, North Dakota. These shift east towards the Great Lakes as we head into Friday afternoon and evening. So a better chance for rain for the UP of Michigan, the Arrowhead of Minnesota, into parts of Wisconsin, and a few showers may work their way into southern Minnesota, also into Iowa. Maybe as far south as northern Missouri. Otherwise, storms continue across the Rockies all the way down into the far southwest with more rain chances heading into Friday night into Saturday. As our low spins through the Rockies, more rain chances and thunderstorms heading into Saturday, and there could even be a little bit of high elevation snow toward the Saturday night, Sunday time frame. Too warm for any thought of snow across the central plains. A lot of 90s across this region. I showed you the dew points climbing up into the 60s, so it's going to start to feel sticky across Nebraska into parts of Iowa. Here are the showers that we've been dealing with along the eastern seaboard. Those continue at least for the coastal areas heading into early Thursday morning. That starts to wrap up and move away. More heavy rain across southern Florida. Some of that could be heavy, so there's a flooding risk here, I think, again. And then otherwise, we're just going to see a few showers across parts of the Piedmont, also the coastal plain of North Carolina, down into parts of South Carolina heading into Friday. The main theme for this region through Friday is dry conditions. We will see rain chances going up. We've talked about that across the Great Lakes, moving into Michigan as we head into Saturday, southern Ontario. So rain chances going up, even for Toronto, down to Hamilton, to London, and then over towards Detroit, heading into Saturday as this disturbance swings through the Great Lakes. An area of low pressure tries to get organized offshore. That should stay out to sea. Here's a look at your temperatures heading into Thursday. Warming up, especially across parts of the Mississippi River Valley, back up into the 90s. Not as cool as we've been earlier this week across many areas of the central Appalachians into the northeast. But we stay relatively cool here. We're not warming up into the 80s, 60s, and 70s, but your 80s pushing way north into parts of Illinois, Indiana, and dew points going up as well. Missouri, we're back into the mid-90s in some areas, even down to Little Rock, into parts of Louisiana, some really warm temperatures. Across the far west, we've been dealing with this cool pocket of air aloft that's created the instability, and it's also creating the heavy rain that we're seeing across Northern California into Oregon, into parts of Washington, Idaho. That continues. And look, cold enough. I don't know if you saw that or not, right here into parts of Utah, into parts of Colorado, some really high elevation snow possible as we head into Friday night and maybe again Saturday tonight. But this is certainly not a huge winter storm by any stretch. Another area of low pressure approaches the Pacific Northwest as we head into Sunday. That could bring the rain chances back into this region. Certainly not what we need to see across those burn scar areas where debris flow, mudslides, all that's a problem when you get those burn scars. And that's certainly a risk, at least for today through Thursday. And let's just hope we don't deal with more of this over the coming days. All right, temperatures across this region, a little bit cooler with the clouds. Southwest, though, we're still baking into Phoenix. And one final look at the storm into Alaska. This is really impressive looking. It's starting to fill in as we head through now Saturday and Sunday, but we'll keep some snow around into the highest elevations. Here comes the next really strong storm, though, Sunday night into Monday. That could really bring some strong winds across this region, and then behind it, some colder air starts to build. I want to let this really play out with the next storm across this part of the country. Temperatures dropping, snow starting to fly. You start to see the snow pick up across the Northwest Territories as we begin our shift really into fall, and fall across the Great North into Alaska. Also, the northern parts of Canada mean snow, and that's what we're seeing. If you want a winter forecast, I've updated the latest. It's right here. Check it out. We dig into some of these features that we're seeing across the North Pacific near Alaska that could impact our winter. We'll unpack it all. I'll see you over there.